from the west coast to the South Island, a little place called Pass, right at the bottom of the west coast. Work for the Department of Conservation in a, senior management role, looking after strategic relationships with iwi or Indigenous people. So I wanted to come to the WIN conference because I just thought it's such a fantastic breeding ground for innovative ideas, to hold on to cultural knowledge and to see how we can utilise that in the management of space, places and animals, and just share ideas and problems and solutions with people from all around the world who are faced with similar issues. Knowledge sharing is really important because if we don't share our knowledge, it dies with us. And I think we can all relate to our own homes where we've had our old people who've passed away without passing that knowledge on, and the struggle that is to reconnect with that information. The protection of the environment is the most important thing that we need to do, because that sustains us. It sustains us physically, mentally, socially, spiritually and economically. If we don't have the environment, we can't live, we won't survive. So we have to look after that which looks after us. I was lucky that my family for the last 3 generations have worked pretty actively at a local community, a regional and to a lesser extent a government level around trying to preserve culture and environment together. And so I basically fell into this work following in the footsteps of my mother and my grandfather, who'd worked really hard locally to preserve our cultural knowledge and to use that knowledge in management decision making around environmental matters. I guess in terms of a highlight from the conference, it's just been seeing you realise actually how similar we are across all the Indigenous peoples. The way that we approach our environments is the same. Our environments are completely different, but the way that we utilise our land, we care for our animals and plants, the holistic approach that we take and our spiritual connections and dimensions are all really, really similar. So I guess that's been a real highlight for me, and just seeing all of the countries that are represented here is just fantastic. We really want to take the network to the next level, so start looking at the so what. We've had this fantastic opportunity, we've all come together. How are we going to share our learnings? And there's such a pool of opportunity to share solutions and to look at how we can share frameworks and information around the world. So I think it'd be really great if we can all come together kind of in a room, all throw our stuff onto a table. This is the stuff we're really good at, this is what we're struggling with, and then work together sort of to manoeuvre around to help each other out, I think would be fantastic. So more exchanging of ideas and knowledge, and just how we can make the world smaller in terms of how we connect with each other, I think is a really important step forward.